Doug MPA back with another video. So guys, this news clip is called Closing the Gender Pay Gap, How Women in Some Cities Are Now Earning More Than Men. Apparently in Washington, D.C., New York, and L.A., women under 30 are earning as much, if not more, than their male counterparts. And it's funny, anytime men earn more than women, it's bad news. Anytime women earn more than men, it's good news. You think that this would start making them ask questions like, why are women out earning men? What are the barriers preventing young men from earning as much as young women? But you're never going to see that, guys, ever. We're going to get into this news clip. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And if you live in Washington, D.C., New York City, or L.A., and you're under 30, and you see this video, put in the comments if you're seeing any of this play out and how this is affecting your life as a person under 30 in these cities. Let's get into it.
Promising data for women in the workforce. New research shows some women are closing the gender pay gap, and it might be because of where they live. Here to break it down is Janae Norman. Janae, good morning again to you. And what does this new data tell us?
Well, Michael, the good news is that in many major U.S. metropolitan areas like here in New York, D.C., L.A., women under the age of 30 earn the same amount or more than their male counterparts, about 102%. That's according to the Pew Research Center. But compare that to the Midwest, where women take the biggest pay hit, with women under 30 making around 67% of what their male counterparts make there.
And what does the research tell us about why this is happening?
Okay, let me tell you why. In the Midwest, there are less white-collar jobs and more blue-collar jobs. And when there aren't jobs that are white-collar in an air-conditioned office, women work in retail, restaurants, hospitality. The Midwest still shows the reason why, in my lifetime, men will always earn more than women throughout their lives, because men are the ones going down in the sewers, men are the ones picking up the trash, men are the ones on the oil rigs, men are the ones laying concrete and drywall, and women are not doing that, even in the absence of the white collar jobs that are in these major cities. That's why they're making less.
So that is obviously a very good question. We have seen pay inequity making headlines, and that's really turned up the heat on some employers to really be transparent about what they're paying, making it easier for women to negotiate for more and even encouraging women to do so. But still, the experts make very clear these big cities where women are closing the pay gap are the exception, not the rule, and a significant gender pay gap still exists for most women across the country.
And it's important to note, though, as women age, the wage gap increases, it grows.
Yeah, that's right. It actually gets worse as women age. The research confirms that women do face setbacks at work when becoming a mom, which only widens.
Okay, you see how she framed that? Women face setbacks at work for becoming a mom. How about the workplace takes setbacks from women choosing to be mothers? How about that? Guys, I don't have any kids. I don't want any either. And when a woman goes out on maternity leave on your team and you have to pick up her slack for being out, man, that makes me angry. And a lot of us people with no kids, and I'm not even saying that as a man. I know I work with plenty of women who don't have kids either, and all of us get all sorts of upset when a woman is out on extended maternal leave for having a child. Especially when a huge project goes down, we're working a whole bunch to do the project, and then the woman comes back and just walks in like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Telling you, and companies know when a woman has a child, the child comes first over the company.
The pay gap. Experts say women are less likely to be mentored at work or receive management training. And
there it is, guys. And why is that? Less likely to be mentored at work or receive management training. The whole good old M2 movement. Guys, I've said this on my channel multiple times. If you can avoid doing projects with women at work, please do. Don't talk to the women at your work. Go to work. Do your job. Don't even go to the lunchroom, guys. Eat your lunch at your cubicle or eat it outside in your car or on a bench outside. Go back, do your job, go home. No happy hours, no freaking work parties, none of that. And guys, if you are in a leadership position, do not mentor women. You can't risk it. You can't do it. You have to protect yourself. Guys, you have to protect yourself. It's your responsibility. They made their bed with this whole M2 thing. Let them lie in it, ladies.
Maternity leave, which obviously is necessary, can put women on what's called a mommy track with fewer opportunities for promotions.
And, you know, how can all women try to close the pay gender gap, no matter where they live? Because it seems to be
Ladies, you want to close the gender gap in the Midwest? Put on a hard hat, go to a construction site and start swinging a hammer. Pick up a jackhammer. Get on the roofs and put roofing tile on. Get a trade. Go to your local technical college and get a certification as a mechanic. But they're not going to do it. They're just not. They'd rather work hospitality and making $10 an hour than do blue collar work.
Wherever you live means could help.
Right, exactly. So there are women at home right now who are thinking, what can I do no matter where I live? The first thing, don't wait. If it's been a while since your last raise or promotion, don't hesitate to talk to your manager and bring evidence of how much you're contributing. Number two, if you're looking for a new job right now, don't use your current or previous salary as a benchmark. And number three.
Okay. All this, you know what? This is all good advice. Ask for a raise, bring evidence of your hard work. A new job, don't use old salary as a benchmark. Research competitive salaries, and then get a competing a competing offer. That's all good advice. And she also says later on, don't just sit there at work and wait for an opportunity that'll never come. Because a lot of people, men and women, will just sit there and just deal with bad pay. And the organization is saying, hey, oh, just hold on. Another year or two, we'll give you a raise or we'll give you a promotion. Don't sit there and wait. If a company is showing you that they're not going to give you any more money, move on. But anyway, I'm going to say it again, guys. Men will always make more than women over their lifetimes because men do the dangerous, dirty jobs that women don't want to do. And the Midwest is still showing this. Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska. There's an absence of white-collar jobs. There's a lot of blue-collar ones, and women are not picking up those jobs, nor will they. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.